YouTube, and welcome to my new channel about video game collecting and concentrating mainly on the Xbox because that's the console I mainly collect for. I'm XPC, this is Xbox Dog I suppose, and I want this channel to be more about the collecting side of things. Because on YouTube it's mainly about gameplays and pick-up videos, and that's great, I love all those, but I kind of want more about information about the collecting to be out there, and I have a lot of information to share, and I'd love other people to do the same. That'd be fantastic. So I thought what I'll do on this first video, just so we've got some content, is to help new collectors to Xbox, or naive people who are collectors for Xbox, just to help them a little bit by showing games that are really cheap to buy but are actually quite rare to own, so that they're not easy games to find, but you can find them in the wild. You can certainly find them on eBay, although there won't be many for sale, see, because I said there's not many about, they are fairly rare. But you can pick them up for £1 or two, so it's a great way to start, and now's a good time before, you know, more serious people start collecting and snap all this sort of stuff up, and then the value obviously goes up. So without further ado, let's get on with some of these games. The first one I'm going to show you is the original Siberia. It's not for you. It's the original Siberia. There is also a Siberia 2, but this is the rare one. This doesn't come up too often, and sometimes people do ask a fair amount for it, but quite often you can pick this up for a couple of quid quite easily. It's kind of like a point and click adventure game, so it's a slow paced game. It's not for everyone, but if you like that sort of thing, it's not bad, it's okay. Next on my list is Robotech Battle Pie. There is two of these Robotech games. The other one's common, this one not so much. Again, you can certainly pick this up for £1 or two. Again, sometimes people will ask sort of 10 quid for it, but they don't generally get it. So it does go cheap still if you can get it, so it's probably worth picking up. It's pretty fast paced, sort of a shooting game. You shoot stuff around a city in it, and yeah, it's okay. It's a mech game, it's sort of cartoony, and it's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. There's a couple of sports titles actually, and those sports titles are normally a big no-no, but not these two. These are worth picking up. This one's beach soccer, or pro beach soccer. There's nothing pro about it at all. It's not a good game. It is a rare game though. Often with rare games, they usually are pretty crap. That's often the way. That's what makes them rare. No one bought them because they weren't worth having. This one is not a good game. You're not going to love playing it, but if you are collecting and you want to collect everything, then you want to get it anyway, but I'd say get it early because it's still cheap. The next one is probably even rarer still, and that's Pro WTA Tennis. Now, it's a women's tennis tour game. It is garbage, absolute garbage. Dog. But it's rare, because it's garbage. It's rare and it's cheap. £1, easy find for £1. Yeah, pick it up. Next on the list is an adventure game, Largo Winch. Another slow paced game. Not too bad this one actually once you get into it. It's very right there. It's very slow paced, and it looks very old school. It really looks quite poor on the Xbox. It looks like it's sort of 2 generations older. It's not a good looking game, but actually plays quite well once you start getting into it. It's actually okay. It's not a terrible game. It's not a great game, but it's not a bad game. And again, you can pick this up cheap. Again, some people try and sell it for £10. I don't think think this is actually released in the UK. I think this might be a Euro only title, but it is in full English, so you know it's going to make no difference to it. I mean, there's a couple of different versions of the cover on the back. This one's in all English, so I don't know. There's no foreign languages on there at all, but yeah, but I don't think it's actually released in the UK. I think it's sort of a French thing, but I'm not sure. But yeah, good. Worth picking up if you can get it for £1 or £2. And the last one, probably my favourite of all these games, well, it is my favourite of all these games, and it does still go cheap, is this one, Monopoly Party. Now, I've seen people try and sell this for 30 quid, 25 quid. I wouldn't imagine they've been very successful, but at this stage of the game, in the future I could certainly see that happening. But I've also seen it sell for £1. I like this. This is fun. Personally, I love Monopoly. I am a massive fan of Monopoly. This is good, and you can pick it up for £1 or £2. Pick it up. It's good. It's a good game. Well, I think it's good. If you don't like Monopoly, you hate it. But yeah, £1. Why not? It's rare. These games will all only go up in value because in the long term, rareness trumps all. It just does. Okay, that's it. Until the next episode. Happy gaming.